Hello, I'm Brandon Stevens, and this is a blocking tutorial video for all events. Blocking in essence for every single event is the same. The essence of blocking is that everything is concise, controlled, and specifically outlined ahead of time. For your impromptu events such as extemporaneous speaking, impromptu, and debate events, this becomes a little bit more difficult, but should still be easily outlined as long as you studied what sort of gestures are appropriate to use in appropriate circumstances. But throughout all of the events, it's the same basic concept. Whenever you do anything, it needs to be specifically outlined. So, if I'm giving a speech, I don't want to be rambling and using my hands randomly. The same goes when you're a character in HI. You don't want to randomly be using your hands to gesture as the characters. When you're in debate, your gestures need to be specific and poignant. When you're a character in humorous interpretation, your hands don't want to move at all unless it's specifically to interact with something or to pursue a joke. So, in this essence, all blocking tips are the exact same. This goes for feet as well. You don't want to be shifting on your feet randomly unless you're pursuing a joke, or you're going for a dramatic moment, or you're moving to your next point. So, in essence, all of blocking is the same throughout all events. And if you watch these national videos, you'll find that the national champions in every single event, they're all doing the same thing. They're all controlling their bodies to such a degree that they hardly move them at all. And the importance of that is it gives you more power presence in the round. It also makes you look more controlled and polished, and this will give you a huge benefit in the national rounds once you are able to qualify there, because they have the same basic concepts. No matter which gestures in this year, it's always going to be controlled. It's always going to be specifically used and utilized that year. No matter what walking pattern it is, you're always going to have a purpose behind that walking pattern, and it's always going to be very specific. No matter what characters are in that year for humorous interpretation, they're always going to be solid and still, unless they're intentionally moving to move something. And no matter what you're doing in dramatic interpretation, your character, no matter what tick he has, that tick needs to be so blocked out that it looks completely intentional, like you're completely in charge, even if your character isn't. So, that's the blocking tutorial video. Just make sure that you record yourself and have friends watch so that you're not doing any extraneous movements, that your eyebrows aren't randomly raising, that you aren't rambling with your hands, or moving your body around, or shuffling your feet, that you're completely in control of everything in your body, and that should give you a crisp and cutting edge over the other competition at nationals. Thank you.